This week in Life Groups, we're going to be talking about James chapter 4, which I recently preached on. And it's an interesting passage. James starts out with a question. And the question is relatively simple. What is it that causes fights and quarrels between you? And he doesn't stop there. He moves right on because he knows, probably very well, that if he stopped there, his mailbag would be full of responses that claim no personal responsibility. And he moves right on and he says, isn't it due to the evil, your own desires? Isn't it the desires that live and reside within you that cause you to have fights and quarrels? And James doesn't get far away from the inclination to do good and the inclination to do evil that battle within us. And it really, the Yetzer Hara, the inclination toward evil, continues to erode at the foundation of our desire to live a God-centered life and a life of discipline. And I like what Richard Foster said in The Challenge of a Disciplined Life when he starts out in his first chapter. The crying need today is for people of faith to live faithfully. And that's what James continues to move us towards in his writing from the beginning of chapter 1, moving its way and weaving intricately, hitting the same topics, it would appear, over and over throughout all 5 chapters of his letter. Don't give up on the disciplined life. Don't be sidetracked by everybody else. Don't give in. Stay focused. I need to stay focused on Christ. And in so doing, staying focused on Christ, I can live at peace, not only with each other, but the peace that I can have with others horizontally comes because of my peace with God vertically. And if I'm constantly looking at everyone else and having desires that lead me to selfishness, I'm going to be consumed. I'm going to be consumed by the pleasure-dominated life. I'm going to be consumed by thinking it's all about me. I'm going to be consumed by believing that everything on this planet revolves around what I really want. And James confronts that over and over and over, because to live a life that is pleasing to God, we have to have faith and live it faithfully. We have to live outside of ourselves for a purpose that's greater than my individual desires. And so as you study chapter 4 this week, I hope you'll look at and ask the questions that pertain personally and evaluate after your discussion group is over how this works out in your everyday faith. How does this work out in your everyday life? Of not sitting in judgment of everybody else so as to deflect from you personal responsibility. So as not to judge everybody else so as to deflect from you personal embrace of what God wants for your life. At the very end of the chapter, he says, you make plans and you say that I'll go to this place for a year and I'll do business and I'll conduct in such a way as to make money and to earn a profit. And James says, how foolish. Your life, you can't count on your life being here. Past the snap of your neck's fingers. You can't count on it because it's a mist, it's a vapor, it's here today, it's gone tomorrow. It doesn't last forever. Don't get wrapped up in the temporary. Live with the perspective of the eternal. And invest your life. Give your life. Send your life towards the things that matter. Don't get stuck in thinking it's all about the here and now. So as you go through the discussion with your group and you have the opportunity to dig deeper into God's Word, my prayer for you is that it's beneficial, that it's lasting, that it's impacting, that it moves you toward Christ-likeness with the necessary modifications if there be some for you. Have a great week. Enjoy your time in discussion. God bless you.